Yeah, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. In this one, we have a request that I'm kind of looking forward to, man. We did a EcoBoost Raptor not that long ago, and it was a huge hit, man. Very popular on the channel. So this time around, we have another request from a number of people. I'm just gonna go through the list real quick here. Gabe Cali, Hellcat Boy, Gabriel Morales, Jonah Holland, Brian Ramstad, Pretty Boy Savage Gang, Hoopy, Gabe Cali, Smile Face, Tristan Colors the Best, and RB26 DETT all want to see this Ford F150 Raptor build. Now, what I think we're going to do in this one is since the last one that we did was an EcoBoost, I think we're going to go ahead and do a V8 Raptor build in this one. Now, let's just check out the options. There is the EcoBoost, the 3.5 liter. This one's also a EcoBoost. Let's see, where are the V8s here? Let's see, the Shelby Raptor 6.2. You know Shelby is not going to let that EcoBoost up in there. We got another 6.2. This one I actually already own. I don't think I've done anything to it, but because, damn, there's a lot of Fords up in here, man. But because I want this thing to be an absolute beast, we are gonna go with that Shelby. Just look at that thing, man. It just looks monstrous with that bumper. Let's go ahead and buy this thing up, man. I'm pretty stoked for this one. Now, I want to see this thing completely blacked out, but oh damn, look at this. They completely changed the look of that truck. That is absolutely nuts. I do want kind of a blacked out scheme, so I'm just gonna search for the manufacturer color. As you can see, just kind of the smoked out Shelby. Ooh, I do like that though. I do like that. Oh man, the white or the blacked out, man. I do like that white. That's kind of like a silvery color. Let's go with the black right off of the bat. We may go ahead and change this a little later on in the build. I'm not saying we will, but I'm not saying that we won't. But I think now that we got the color selected, the only thing left to do is jump into the garage and start upgrading this thing. Now, one thing that I am noticing is that roof rack is absolutely monstrous. I'm hoping we get a few different options maybe. You know, not necessarily to take it off, but maybe take parts of it off. We're gonna find out. Now, right off the bat, I do want to check out some engine swap options here just because. 8.4 liter V10, 5 liter DSC. What does that stand for? I'm not really sure. Guess we're just gonna stick with the original power plant in here. I do want to see this thing all-wheel drive, so we are gonna leave it all-wheel drive, which it comes stock naturally. It is a Raptor, obviously. So let's see here. Did I say obviously twice? I don't know. Sometimes I say, I don't know. I just say some dumb stuff. My apologies, folks. My apologies. Why is that red? Out of everything on the truck is painted black, that's got to be red. Now, do we go with the stock bumper? One thing that I do like on here is that big front bumper, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that the way that it is. Oh, that wing or nothing, really, eh? Oh, I guess we're going to have to go with nothing because that whole contraption on the back was a little too intense for me. Now, that's kind of crazy. Look at this bumper. This is a Shelby bumper. And typically when you think of Shelby, you don't really think of like off-road bumpers, accessories, and stuff like that. But I guess when you're trying to tap into a certain market, you know, it's definitely something that you can achieve goal. Like, they're known for race cars, man. That's an off-road bumper right there that says Shelby. So you know they're putting in work deeply on this truck. Deeply. I don't know if that's a word, man. Let me know if that is. Look that up in the dictionary. Let me know. But side steps or no, it kind of looks like a monster truck without them, but then it also, I kind of like it with. I think we're going to go without, even though I don't know how you'd ever get in this truck without them, but it looks a little bit cleaner. As far as the tire compound, look at that, man. That is really aggressive, man. Like a set of Wrangler. What are the ones with the heavy tread on the side, man? I forget what they're called. When the name comes to my head, I'll say it if it comes to my head. Usually things don't come to my head because you know, it's just it just runs in the family, I guess you could say. So as far as the wheels go, let's see here. I think what I'm gonna do is go with a nice multi-piece, something really rugged looking. But I'm gonna make the wheel size really big and aggressive. Like 23, that is insane, man. I don't know how you'd ever go off-roading with a 23-inch tire, but it looks pretty good. I don't know, those particular wheels may not be the best selection, but we're gonna run through some paint and see how they turn out. I mean, the thing about these wheels is they don't really look that big. The inner lip is like where the inner center of the wheel bolts to the lip. It's kind of weird offset. We're gonna keep it moving here, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. It's kind of getting a little fogged up there on the wheels. Gonna install a race clutch, race transmission for sure. Let's go ahead and upgrade that drive line. As far as the differential goes, gonna fully upgrade all of that stuff. Brakes are gonna get upgraded, even though this thing's probably got a half decent set of brakes. Look at that. The rally springs actually lower it just a touch, man. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna have to fix that up for sure. Let's put anti-roll bars everywhere. Even though this is gonna be an off-road setup, I'm gonna probably soften everything up just a little bit, just so it's easier to control off-road. Now, as far as the engine goes, I'm gonna completely soup this thing up, man, because I'm pretty sure that I fully upgraded everything that was on our EcoBoost Raptor, except for the turbos, which I was the one who flopped on that. I don't know why. I actually looked back on the videos. There was a couple people that commented. Since it blew up with such popular videos, I get comments still, you didn't upgrade the turbos. And I look back and what I did was I went to here, but then I must have pressed back for some reason. So it didn't install the turbo, right? I don't know why I would go ahead and do something like that. But I don't know, man. I'm one of those brain farts, man. My apologies. Sometimes I look back on videos or people comment, and I do screw up a lot. Sometimes it's not too bad. Sometimes it kind of makes me look like a fool. But, you can't win them all. Like I say, I'm just out here trying to have fun, play a little bit of video games, build myself some trucks and cars. Obviously, is just a truck in this specific build. Build myself some cars that I can use in the game when I'm online and stuff like that. Have a little bit of fun with. So our top speed is 250. That's pretty sad, man. I don't know whether we got to go more towards the acceleration in order to get like a better top speed. 257 was 262. Yeah, we gotta fix these gear ratios just a little bit to get us a better top speed. Acceleration went down just a little bit. We're gaining a bit more on the top end. As far as the alignment goes, camber, everything's gonna be pretty much squared up there. Anti-roll bars, though, we're going to soften everything up. Make this thing just like an off-road trail monster. Let's see here. Springs already relatively soft. I'm just going to sag the back just a little bit, man. I don't know what it is about trucks that are, kind of, what do they call it? Squatted. That's the name for it, man. I like that squatted look for some reason. Let's jump into the designs and paints. We're just going to do a couple of things to this. Real quick. Now, mainly the windows need to get blacked out, and let's go ahead and black out those wheels with those lugs. That thing looks bad, man. I kind of like that. Let's check out a few different color options, though. We do have some carbon fiber here. Kind of looks a little weird. I did want to see them fully polished. Look at that camo. That's ridiculous, man. Fully polished, and then the steel galvanized. Not really feeling any of that. So I think what we're going to do is probably just go blacked out completely on this thing. Let's see. Oh, we lost the ghosted Shelby you see that? You guys play too much, Forza. Give me these manufacturers. Oh, what? What? Y'all some fools for that, man. All right, so it looks like blacked out is the way to go with this one. Unfortunately, Forza doesn't allow us to keep that nice ghosted Shelby logo in the side, which is kind of disappointing. But we're going to go ahead and just save this to the current car as it is. Wouldn't mind finding a new design with that blacked out logo in it, but like, let's see here. So I think what we're going to have to do is just keep this black skin on here and, you know, live with the fact that Forza friggin' screwed us, man. But right off of the bat, let's just take this thing over to the side and do a nice little 360. Like I say, really a big fan of that squatted look. Does it shoot flames? Yes, it does, so that's a good sign. You know, I almost want to do a little comparison video. Let me know if you guys want to see a comparison video, man. We'll do a comparison, like maybe like 3.5 liter Raptor versus the V8 model. We'll do a couple 0 to 60s, check the horsepower numbers, fully built and stuff like that. Let's see what it's about, man. I can already tell that it's got like way more low-end torque and pull. Now we've got that transmission set up to the point where we have a serious amount of acceleration romping through those gears. You can tell it's a heavy truck though. The back end just wants to sway. Sounds amazing though, man. Fully built, supercharged V8. Can't beat that, man. Oh, look at this sucker. Oh, is that the EcoBoost? Buddy, what is this guy? Is he hard? Oh, no homo, bud. Huge pause. Medium. Okay, so that probably won't even be a challenge. I wanted to do the EcoBoost versus the V8 right now, man. But yeah, I don't even think he'd be worth it, man, at medium. Whatever you call that. Medium, I guess. Strength? No, that's not the word. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Medium performance level? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to move on from that. Pretend that part never happened, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the truck. Really good. Cruising through the river here. Banging those gears. Now, if you guys did see the EcoBoost Raptor build on the channel, it was a purple truck. You guys would have seen like the way that it revved out. Like it didn't like bounce off the rev limiter. It just stayed at like, I don't know, I think it was like 8,000 RPM or something. It just stayed there. It didn't, whereas this one, it goes like that, whereas the other one just didn't, right? And I'm not really sure if that's a EcoBoost thing or just, it's got to be something to do with those EcoBoost V6 motors, because this one is hauling some ass. Oh my God, man. The fact that the suspension is so soft, it's got a lot of travel still, even in the back, even though I lowered the back. It's just taking everything, man. It's like, typically if you have like a really stiff suspension, the wheels don't stay on the ground. You have to have it soft in order to keep the wheels, you know, the suspension traveling and the wheels will stay on the ground more. This thing runs hot off-road, man. Oh, as we flip it, that was pretty graceful, I guess. Yeah, man, does this thing ever run hot? Holy cow, man. Woo, this one is definitely not a mall crawler, man. The last Raptor, that EcoBoost, that was a mall crawler. This thing is an absolute monster. Like, I am totally surprised. I'm about to take this thing off-road and do some rallying. Oh, look, the city, man. Let's go hit the city. We'll do it all off-road, man. But for real, this thing is nice. I like this truck. And to be honest, it looks really good too. Like, I'm sure once I park it to take that thumbnail. Oh my God, that was absolutely terrible, man. Damn. Okay, let's take her on road for a second, see how she does. See if we can hit that top speed. I believe it was what, 262? Already in fourth gear coming around this corner. Wow, listen to that, man. Woo! Once she hits that red line, man, it's getting there. Ah, the end of the highway. That kind of sucks. But yeah, let's head to the city, try to find ourselves a nice little backdrop for this Beautiful Ford Raptor. Listen to it. Whoa. Guess I could have watched the road a little more there. Yeah, so I am really impressed by this thing. The only thing that I might do, if I was to, like, you know, let's say street drive it for, you know, the majority of what I'm going to use it for, like it handles great off-road, maybe stiffen up the suspension just a little bit, and then put maybe a little bit more power towards the rear so that we can drift it just a little bit. But other than that, man, this thing is an absolute beast. Real happy with how this one turned out. You guys let me know what you think of this one down in the comments section. If you enjoyed it, as always, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to click subscribe. And with that being said, I'm your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally. We gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Oh no. Oh no.